Okay, so now we're going to talk about grading. So, this is an assignment from 8th grade that needs to be graded. It's the SAW 2.4 assessment. So, we're going to click on this. Now, before we even start grading, we're going to go into edit and we are going to scroll down. So, it's a graded quiz. The assignment group, we want it to say assessment because this is being graded as an assessment. All the SAW point fours are graded as assessment, and then SAWs point two and point three, those are graded as classwork. And then those can be seen here. But this is graded as an assessment. We want to make sure that it'll sync to SIS, which it will. And then we want to make sure it has a due date, which it does. If it doesn't have a due date, you won't be able to grade anything. So now that it's saved, we're going to go here to speed grader, and then depending on the size of your window, it'll be here or it'll be down here. So we're going to go into speed grader. And the first two questions are graded for us. And then the last question we have to grade on ourselves, and the last question is worth 2 points. So in total, these little saws are worth 4 points. So we want to make sure that this SREE follows the format that we want to, which is the statement, the reason, example, elaboration. So already, this starts with yes, which we don't want. So the question is, does kindness benefit the person who's being kind? This should say kindness does benefit the person who's being kind because they can make friends. For example, kindness is an act of emotional support that helps build or maintain relationships with others, stated by John Tyler Benfey or Benfey or whatever, something in French. They have to have a author tag in their examples. And then we want to make sure that when it says for their elaborations, that they're not just restating the statement. So this one says, this shows that when kids all the way up to adults can create relationships by being kind. So this elaboration doesn't make a ton of sense. So instead of giving her 2 full points because this is incorrect, this elaboration doesn't make sense, I'm just going to give her 1. And you do it up there. Down here, there's something called fudge points. If you put anything down here, it's not going to save. But we're going to update the score. And now we have a score. So when we have gone through and we've graded everyone's, we're going to go here into grades. Give it a second load. We're going to go into actions. We're going to sync SIS. And then we're going to find the assignment. So once again, this was SAW 2.4 assessment. We'll unclick everything except what it is that we want. And then we'll post grades. And when you click on this, it's going to start syncing. So we'll have it scheduled. And then it takes just a little bit of time. And if you want to double check, you can always look on Skyward to make sure that it's there.